going to be a little tack cleaning video. I've been really wanting to make a video like this, but to be perfectly honest, I've been kind of putting it off because I know I'm gonna have to clean all of my stuff, and my tack isn't like extremely dirty and nasty, but it is definitely due for cleaning with some dirt and grime has built up, and I like to at least try to keep my tack in good condition, so we are going to be taking care of that today. I got my darling little tack cleaning kit. These actually my trainer made for all of us kids. There's a sponge and a bar of leather soap, and of course a little towel for the neem's foot oil, the leather conditioner, and a toothbrush because a toothbrush comes in very handy when tack cleaning, and it's all perfectly organized, so of course who wouldn't love that? And I think we're going to start this tack cleaning marathon with Sunshine's jump tack. So her bridle and her breastplate. There's definitely a little bit of grime built up. I think my trainer said the technical term for that grime that builds up on tack is jockey. Also Sunshine slobbers all over the bit, so we're gonna take that off and give it a good wash. Anyway, enough talking. It is time to get started because this isn't the only bridle we have to do. I'm beginning with taking off the reins and also taking off the bit. I think it'll be easiest to hang my bridle out on the fence while I clean it. And also I need to wet my sponge. Hi, Shahel. Extremely hot in the sun, and also couldn't clean this part of the bridle while I was hanging on the post. I got all the grime off, and I do know that if it were really dirty I'd have to undo all the buckles and take it completely apart to clean, but it really wasn't that dirty, so I didn't have to do that, so that saved me some time. Now I'm going to go over it with Neat's foot oil. Hopefully I'm pronouncing that correctly. I think I pronounced it wrong at the beginning of the video. Now we're going to do the leather conditioner. Here it is, one piece of tack down. I'm going to wait to clean the rubber reins and of course the bit because I want to wash those up at the house with warm water. Moving on to the breastplate. I'm really soaping up the wither strap because this piece of leather gets very dirty. He's so beautiful. Once again, it's going to be Neat's foot oil and the conditioner. Now I'm going to put the breastplate back together as it is much, much cleaner now. Now we're going to move on to Sunshine's dressage bridle. The process for cleaning this bridle will be a lot like the jump bridle, of course. This bridle as well is finished. I'm putting all the clean pieces of tack on this nail. It probably seems like I'm cleaning these really fast, but it's actually taking a while. This is definitely taking up my after school afternoon. Now I'm gonna do Sunshine's Lemieux halter. It has a lot of padding on it, so it should be pretty easy to clean because the padding is very easy to wipe up. Lots of grime on this one as well, as you can see. Thought I'd give you a little before. Of course, I've had to rinse out and re-soap my sponge several times already. And just like that, it is now all sparkly and clean. I'm definitely starting to get a bit tired of this tack cleaning, but next we're going to do some girths. So I believe this girth, the material is called neoprene. I hope that's right. But basically, I clean this up at the house in the sink with warm water. And these girths really don't look that dirty. It's because every time I use them, I clean them right after the ride. Because if I don't, Sunshine actually gets rubs from the girth if I'm not super good about cleaning them after every ride. But this leather one, her jump girth, I do want to give it a good oiling and a deep cleaning. The toothbrush is handy to scrub down into the stitching. This girth is all done. Now I'm going to tackle my dressage saddle and my jump saddle, and then after the saddles, it'll be all the leather cleaning we have to do. However, I do have several saddle pads I need to clean because it's been a little while since I did that. I think actually we'll do that next just because I'm getting a bit tired of leather cleaning. So this stack of pads have been sitting in my tack room doing nothing for like a year, and I'm going to take up these pads, wash them, and then actually try to sell them and give them new homes where they'll get used, but I'll talk more about that later. And then these pads, I use them all the time with my dressage saddle, so I should clean them. And then pads like this one, I need to get all the hair off of it before washing. I also have this bucket filled with things to take to the house as well. Once again, this process is taking a lot longer than I thought. I think it's just because I have so many to do. We're going to now clean Sunshine's jump saddle, and there's Miss Sienna. Hi, gorgeous. I'm going to start with taking the irons off. I just want to give these a little scrub. They're kind of crusty. And once again, here we go with the leather soap. This saddle really isn't that dirty. I'm kind of just cleaning it because I'm cleaning everything else, so I might as well. But I do think it'll benefit definitely from getting a little oil on it. This just happened and I didn't have the camera running, but Sienna came over and wiped her boogers on the saddle. Here she comes. Hi, beautiful. Hi. Yes, you're gonna do it again. Hi, sweet. You're so cute. You're so cute. All finished with our little jump saddle. It really didn't take that long, and I'm just slipping the cover back on. That way it doesn't get dirty, but of course I'll have to put back on the leathers and the irons once they're cleaned. I'm now doing my dressage saddle. I'm going to do it in the tack room here because it is really hot out in the sun. This saddle is definitely a bit dusty. I've been using my dressage saddle most lately because that's what we've been practicing and working on. Also, I really want to get my dressage tack slicked up because tomorrow is Memorial Day, and on our town they have a little Memorial Day parade, and since I'm in 4-H with Sunshine, all of us 4-H kids ride in the parade, and then someone will carry the flag and someone carries the 4-H flag, and it is so fun. I love the parade so much because we dress up in all of our showing outfits and we just walk through the town. Anyway, that will have already happened by the time you guys see this video. So hopefully Owen will take some videos and photos so I can insert them here for you guys to watch of Sunshine and the other 4-H kids in the parade because I love the parade. And plus you guys are probably getting a little bit bored of watching me clean tack over and over. Anyway, I'm not going to wash these irons like I'm going to do the other ones just because they're already really clean and there's really no need to. All done. I don't know if you can tell, but the shine is absolutely lovely. There's a little Bootsy kitty up here. He's been sleeping this whole time and I didn't even know it. Now I'm going to wash these bits. Sunshine has the same bit for both dressage and jumping, so that's why they're exactly the same. I filled up the sink with some really hot water to get the Sunshine slubbers that are floating around. I want to get those off. I also just turned off the refrigerator because that was extremely loud in the background. But now I've got my toothbrush, not my toothbrush. This is my tack cleaning toothbrush. This is extremely handy for scrubbing the bits. Just a few minutes and they are sparkling clean. For this girth I showed you earlier, I will use a little bit of soap and scrub it really good because down in the cracks a lot of dirt builds up. And I'm always sure to rinse this well because soap could cause irritation. And I just set this outside to dry and drip because it's very soaking. I'm basically going to repeat the same process of scrubbing with my irons. Cut these with our clean bits. And the last piece of tack I just cleaned, finally, and thank goodness, are these rubber reins. I just scrubbed them up like I did everything else. Also, don't want to leave a super huge mess, so we're going to be sure to clean up. And I rinsed out my cleaning stuff, so now these just need to dry. So I just did a ton of saddle pad washing, and these are the saddle pads that I'm going to try to get rid of. I just never ever use them, and my saddle pad collection has kind of grown to a concerning size, so I just need to get some of these pads I don't use out of my tack room so it's just not so cluttered. I really want to sell these on my Etsy shop, so if anyone is in the market of some very fun, colorful, very clean, inexpensive saddle pads, I'm going to try to sell them cheap just because I want them out of my tack room. Check these out. I got all different sizes and colors, like I said. They are extremely clean. I got all the hair off and any crusties, they're really clean. Alright everyone, so my tack is cleaned. I'm very happy because I got 2 chores done in one. I got a video filmed for you guys and all my tack clean, which is very exciting. Not just because it needed it, but also because Sunshine and I are going to be doing a mini event this weekend, which I'm super hyped about. And all of our tack is now ready to go early. That way there's not a big rush right before the little event. Thank you guys so much for joining me today, and maybe this inspired you to do a little tack cleaning as well. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye!
Go!
Oh, I stomped.